All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk about the news today, man. Karmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf situation. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig. Yes, indeed. All right, let's scroll up and see who we got in the building thus far in the AM. My brother Coach 67 Sports TV is in the building. Gabe Moore up in here. Lewis Hinton, California Love, what's happening? Anwar Willis, Stephen L. the Mizak, T.Y. Boxing 02 is in the building. AB, Pablo Escobar, Jalen Hudson, the Dirt Game Boss. My brother Joe Townsend coming through standing on LDBC business, you dig? Tamir Ali, AJ Moore, Rod Neal, Shelton LDBC and Nothing is in the building. Kevin Hill, 888 Job, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, Cadillac Red is in the building. D-Man Jr., Ronnie Kino. Let me see here. Brandon Bay, Slip the Jab, Vince Williams, Arizona Ron. I told you about them dudes, man, with them names like that, man. Anybody got the name of a city or a state in their name, do not gamble with them. Don't shoot no dice with them. Don't play no cards with them. Arizona Ron. That just sounds like somebody, a pool shark or somebody. Anthony Bowden, Black Superman, Growing with Soul. What's happening with the soul? We got Uncommentary with St. Louis. Let me see. I say Anthony Bowden, Black Superman, Ricky Edwards. What it do? Dane Watson, Miracle Taz, Powerhouse Watson, DP Rocker, Dre the Boxer, RBG, Lone Wolf is in the building. My brother Jared Green. What it do? Unbiased Ron, Uncommentary with St. Louis, G Code Wody, Woke in the building. Will Sinclair, what's happening? The Village Brother, Brandon Love Sports, what it do, family? AJ Moore, MJ Total Health and Wellness Enrichment, Elbow, Jeff Sparks, Queens, New York, what it do? Nada, my brother Nada 86 is in the super chat early, coming through, showing love. Appreciate the support, bro. He says, salute, General, and salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love, family. Appreciate the support, brother. All right, let's go and get down to the smoke, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go and get down to the smoke. So, for those who haven't heard, if y'all been under a rock or something like that, let's go ahead and go over this story. I've been talking about it a lot on my No 304 Show channel. If you're not subscribed to the No 304 Show, go ahead and subscribe. It's my other channel with me and Blu-ray. But let's cover this over here. I haven't covered this on this channel. And that is the Karmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf situation. Karmelo Anthony, not the basketball player, but this is a 17-year-old kid who is a track and field star. And he was at some track meet. And according to reports, it was raining outside. He went under a tent. Now, this was the another school's tent. Okay, he was under. And apparently he was there minding his own business when some kid by the name of Austin Metcalf and his twin brother approached Karmelo Anthony and told him he had to leave from up under the tent because he didn't go to their school. Now, at that point, we don't know exactly what happened as far as what the exact words were used, right? But what we do know is the Metcalf twins tried to forcefully remove Karmelo Anthony from that tent. Karmelo Anthony told them reportedly uh, if you put your hands on me, see what happened or something like that. And they put their hands on him. They tried to, it's different reports. We ain't gonna know until we see the actual video, because there is video of this incident, but it has not been released. And none of these kids released that video. It's quite interesting to me. Quite interesting. Now, the video never leaked. Never for once hit the internet wave. That's weird to me. They say it's multiple videos of the incident. The police got the video, right? So now, so what happens then is they try to put hands on him forcefully, and Carmelo Anthony went into his backpack and he poked one of the dudes. He poked Austin Metcalf, stabbed him, right? And from there, Metcalf passed away, right? Carmelo Anthony was there with the police. He told the police what happened. He told the police that he was defending himself, and the police took him into custody, all right? Now, since then, there has been a storm on the internet. White conservative media, right-wing media has taken this case and made it a racial case. That's why it's racial. It's not racial because of black people. It's racial because white conservative media has taken this case and made it racial. Black conservatives have done their best tap dancing I've ever seen. I mean, they are on here just, it's not about race. It's not about race. Okay, well, why are you talking about race then? Who making it about race? Tell the whole story. It's like, I don't know, it's like every time listen, I'm a conservative, right? I don't vote that way because I don't want to be associated with jigs who do a whole lot of booing. And it's a whole lot of y'all out here. I don't know what it is with y'all. Y'all act like just because you're a conservative, somehow you have to be on the opposite side of truth all the time. You got to be on the opposite side of black all the time. I don't understand, bro. Y'all dudes is jigs out here, straight up. I don't understand what's up with y'all, but that's why you know what I'm saying? I can't associate with you dudes, bro. Isaiah Young is in the super chat with the 10-piece. Much love and much appreciation. Thank you, good sir. He says, salute 78. The truth about this situation will come out, hopefully. Yeah, it will. It definitely will. As soon as they release the video, the truth will come out. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you, brother, coming through with that 10-piece. Now, what's up, the sister Cameron Fields? What it do? So, the thing is this. At that point, like I said, they made this a racial issue. I'm seeing all these channels and news outlets, Fox News, and everybody running with this narrative that, Carmelo Anthony, this black kid stabbed the white kid. Oh, he's an angry black man. You know what I'm saying? He comes from a dysfunctional family. Oh, the black culture, the gangster rap music, the thugism. Why did he have a knife in the first place? Who walks around with a knife? What? I mean, are we really saying that in Texas? Who walks around with a knife? The notion that we are even talking about, why did he have the knife? Now, if initially I thought this was at a school, and then you can make that argument. Okay, why do you have a knife at school? Big old butcher knife at school, right? But then they say that this wasn't at a school. Witnesses say this wasn't at a school. It was at a track meet somewhere else. So, I guess according to the law, he had a right to carry a knife on him. And if he had a right to carry the knife, why are we asking why he had a knife? Because if that's the case, I see people all day long, these First Amendment auditors and all these weirdos who, the people who go into police stations and just stand outside police stations and stand outside a government building and just record, just to be doing something, just to start problems. These dudes been defending their rights to people have guns and record people when they want to and all kinds of stuff. So why are we sitting here asking why this kid have a knife when y'all sit here and justify dudes walking around with rifles down on the street? Well, he has a right. He has a right to the Second Amendment. Yeah, he has a right to. Yeah, he can carry a weapon. What's wrong with that? Dude's got M16s to go duck hunting. And y'all defend all this. But now these same people, these same so-called conservatives, is out here whining about Carmelo Anthony having a knife. It's ridiculous. It is. It's ridiculous. So anyway, the truth about this story will come out. But this is the bottom line, in my opinion, about the story. Smash that like button, y'all. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed. The bottom line about this story is this. This is as simple as this, but nobody wants to keep it this simple. We want to overcomplicate this to make it something else. But this is as simple as this. If this young man was sitting down, minding his business, and these two approached him and put their hands on his person and tried to do physical harm to him, he had every right to stand his ground and to defend himself. He had every right to. Now, you can argue, he went too far. He poked him. He went too far. But I guarantee you this. This is what I know without a shadow of a doubt. This is what I know. If the roles were reversed and Austin Metcalf was a white kid, was a white kid. He's sitting down. And these two big black brutes, two big black kids who are twins, and they just came over to tell him he was in the wrong section that he needed to go. And then they told him, hey, if you don't get, and they physically tried to touch that white kid, and the white kid turned around and pulled out a blade and poked one up. I guarantee you, the same conservative YouTube channels, the same conservative the black channels will be out here talking about, hey, man, I mean, look, man, you don't put your hands on nobody. I mean, look, man, the black culture, man, see, these black kids just run up. You can't just run up and they try to bully that white guy. They try to bully him out of his seat. I know you like the back of my hand. That's exactly what y'all will be saying. If the roles were reversed and two black kids try to put their hands on this white kid minding his own business, y'all would be saying the opposite of what you're saying now. So y'all can miss me with it, man. This is always stuff is always going to be about race. Now listen, I haven't heard the young kid Carmelo Anthony or his family say anything about race. I haven't heard Austin Metcalf or his family say nothing about race. The only people that's talking about race is the racist conservatives and the racists on this internet that are pushing this racial agenda, right? Because y'all hate black folks. Y'all hate black folks. That's all it is. You hate black folks. You did all that crying about Black Lives Matter and George Floyd and Trayvon Martin. You did all go, black people playing the race card. Oh, black people doing this. And then y'all be the main ones whining and crying. Y'all be the main ones having this pity party. You've been doing this since slavery ended. Crying. We got nothing left. They're taking all our land. The Yankees, the Negro, they're taking everything. You've been crying since the end of slavery. Nobody asked you to come messing with us. We was minding our own business. Living like bosses, living like kings, living off the land, respecting nature. Animals wasn't endangered species with us when we was running things. Y'all came in here messing up everything. Now you're crying and whining. Just shut up, please. My goodness gracious. Let me read these super chats. Young Abel, shout out to Abel in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, Texas is a stand your ground state, racist idiots. Yeah, but they love stand your ground when it came to George Zimmerman. You know what I mean? George Zimmerman sought out a young boy, went looking for the young boy. The young boy ran from him and hid from him. George Zimmerman went and found Trayvon Martin, hiding in the bushes. Trayvon Martin defend himself. He don't know what this creep trying to do to him. George Zimmerman removed him from the planet Earth, and everybody says okay. And they sent him money, too. They donated money to him. The lovely sister Cameron Fields, I appreciate you in the super chat for that 10-piece. Much love, much appreciation. She says, like before you type. Smash the like button. Thank you, sister. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. Y'all hit that like button, y'all. Share the video. What's up, Sister Shower? I see you in the building. Main biker, salute everybody up in here. Drink more water, what it do. Young World is in a super chat with that 20-piece chicken nugget. Thank you, good sir. He says, salute 78, finally back in the country. He says, I'm able to super chat again. He appreciate you, brother. Thank you. He says, I was in South America, bro. He said, what a beautiful thing. He says, salute to the mighty LDBC. Yes, sir, brother. South America. Yeah, hit me up later on. We'll talk about that because I know you had some fun down there. There's some beautiful sisters down in South America. Yeah, beautiful. But anyway, so anyway, that's what's going on, y'all. These people have been whining and crying since the ending of slavery about they losing the country. Oh, it ain't white folk. We ain't got nothing left. Oh, blacks are taking everything. Like, what are you talking about? Taking what? Listen. We can't even get a black American president after all this time. I mean, we got Obama. No disrespect to Obama, but you know what I'm saying. Y'all ain't never. You got to show it to me. You ain't never gonna vote for somebody who got the blood of a slave in his veins. You ain't gonna vote for him because you know why? You scared of what's gonna happen. You still scared of we gonna seek revenge or something. Y'all always got tell us who we gotta vote for. Oh yeah, this is acceptable right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I fell for that with Obama. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I didn't fall for it with Kamala Harris, but that's y'all business. If you vote for who you want to vote for, I'm just saying. You always trying to give us some replacement folk. No, we let one of us get up in there and see what happens. Never Die World in the super chat. Appreciate the support with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Says they publicized this, but Dylan Roof, the church shooter from Carolina, and George Zimmerman can profit from absolutely, brother, absolutely. And you see what they did? Dylan Roof, after he went into that church and unalived all them innocent black people at a church, ladies and gentlemen, at a church, you hear me? Went in there and unalived some black folks that was in there praying, worshiping. This man, the police took him to Burger King to get something to eat before they locked him up. And then he raised millions of dollars from other fellow white Americans. Gave this man millions of dollars, millions, for him unaliving innocent black folks in a church. You can't tell me nothing about this country I live in. I know America, and everything is about race. You understand? This is who they really are. This man raised millions of dollars from unaliving, committing a terrorist act, and these folks went behind the scenes and donated all this money to him. The FBI should have looked at everybody who donated money to that man and put them on the watch list, if you know what I'm talking about. But they didn't, of course not. So this is how these people really feel. I want y'all to understand this. Who donates money to somebody who goes into a church and opens fire? Who donates money to that? Stone cold racist, that's who. But then they'll tell you that ain't no racism in America. And racism is over. Guys like Jason Whitlock and the rest of them sitting around here pandering to these same people. You think these people love you? Please, they're using you. Bunch of weirdos. Black Superman is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation, family. Says Kyle Rittenhouse, another one, went across state lines. My goodness gracious. Hold on one second, y'all. All right, my bad. It's my yard guy. He said Kyle Rittenhouse went across state lines and unalived people. He was treated like a hero. He says Carmelo Anthony used self-defense and he's treated like a villain. Hey, brother, that's all I'm saying. Kyle Rittenhouse literally, this is happening in my neck of the woods. This man went across, no. I don't know if he went across state lines. I think the other ones came across state lines. Either way, Kyle Rittenhouse walked around the streets with a rifle
with an assault rifle and unalive people. And he wasn't looking for the smoke. Didn't nobody come in his house? Wasn't nobody in his yard? He went outside with the weapon looking for the smoke and found the smoke and got off. And everybody rooted for him. He's a great American, that Kyle Rittenhouse. But if you black, bro, you don't have the right to even exist. See, this is the problem with these people. They think they have since slavery, they still think they have the authority. This is what you mean by white privilege. When you think you're under the impression you have the authority, you have the inherent right, the birthright to ask a black man what he's doing. What are you even existing for? What you sitting in this park minding your own business for? What you doing? What you up to? You look suspicious. You got your freedom papers, boy. Where you going? Where you coming from? They actually believe they have the inherent birthright to question you. It was not their job or their responsibility or their right to come and tell that boy where he's supposed to be sitting. Who are they? What's their job description? You another kid like him. You don't come over to him and tell him where he can and can't go. You go get the proper authorities. You go get an adult if you feel like this person is over here spying or he's stealing or wherever you think, you go get the authorities. But you tried to take it on yourself. Tried to manhandle the brother. And it didn't work out. Didn't work out. Tried to intimidate the brother. And it didn't work out. See, I know all about this. I've been that kid. I've been him. This is why the Trayvon Martin situation hurt me so deep, because I've been that kid. I know what it feels like to just be walking, minding your business in your own world. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about what you're finna do later on and what you're finna do tomorrow. And then having some random white person pull up and accuse you of doing something. You like, what? Yeah, what are you doing over here? I see you coming here every day. And I'm at the park. I'm at the park. Well, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, what? So you just come to the park and walk around? Yeah. What's wrong with that? Oh, you be careful. I'm going to call the cops. If I start seeing things coming up missing around here, I'll call the cops on you. You better believe it. And I'm watching you. This is what they do, bro. Just for existing. Now, you tell somebody that, you'll get jigs on here telling you, oh, well, you see, man, you probably was wearing a hoodie, or you probably was looking suspicious. You probably was like rapping to yourself. Or, was you smoking weed? What was you doing? I was existing. I was breathing. Bro. That's what happened. Shame on me for breathing. Shaquan in the super chat with the 10-piece. Much love and much appreciation, fam. Says, peace, General. This is excellent news. And I think the case is headed towards dismissal. Inshallah. Appreciate the support. And I'm gonna tell you something. So for those who don't know, I forgot to say that earlier because I got emotional a little bit. But Carmelo Anthony has been released. His bond initially was $1 million. The judge reduced the bond to $250,000 on conditions that he's was a monitor, he's on house arrest, and if he needs to go anywhere, he needs to contact the court. So he was bailed out. Okay, and shout out to all of the black folks and the people around the world who donated and has given Carmelo Anthony I think they raised over $400,000 so far. He should have more. He's raised over $400,000. That's a great start. Salute to y'all for standing on business. Everybody who donated, that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? And get this kid a fair shake, okay? And because, like I say, this bothers me so much because I see the people that's trying to make this about race because they despise black folks. You understand? They got a race issue, and they trying to flip it on us. They're trying to flip it on Carmelo. Oh, he had an issue with white people. Where are you getting this from? Who said he had an issue with white people? Well, where are you getting this from? They're creating fake narratives is what I'm saying. Hold on one second, y'all. Salute to the brother Drew Titan LLC in the building. What it do, Drew? My brother Buck City in the building. What it do, Buck? What's up, Dale Reed? So the brother's out, and hopefully he needs to stay in the house. He needs to. But I know his parents are probably going to move due to all of the stuff. And that the population in that town is mostly Caucasian, and you never know what these people are going to do. They might try anything. They might try to burn the house, anything. So the parents probably going to move into a safe location. That's what they need to do, and they need to have some type of security, in my opinion, around that house. And hopefully, I don't know if you can't trust the police. They ain't gonna do nothing. But hopefully, some brothers from one of these organizations, like the Nation, the Israelites, somebody need to be down there volunteering their services to keep a guard on the young brother's household. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Everybody been looking for something to do. You've been looking for a purpose. This is it. Going out there and put your services to use and protect the young brother and his family, because they definitely gonna be in danger. Growing with Soul is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation, good bro. Appreciate that. He says the dominant society up to their old tricks, using jelly beans like Coonston White, yeah, absolutely, to push their talking points beyond disgusting. For real, man. Charleston White just so ridiculous, man. It's just the nerve of this dude to come out here, a man who do nothing but antagonize black youth all day long, threatening to unalive them and all kind of stuff. But he out here sitting down with the other people talking about, trying to down the black community, trying to talk down on black folks like you somebody. What you done done? What you done? Last I remember, you helped unalive a Caucasian man, snitched on your friend, then came out and you claim that you did all this community service stuff, but all I see you doing is running around the internet trolling and trying to get people locked up all day. You a government agent. You, Whack 100, 50 Cent, all y'all government agents to me. Main Biker is in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, good brother. He says Zimmerman sold the gun used against Trayvon Martin for $250,000. A white woman bought it for her son as a birthday gift. The gun is worth $350,000, brand new. Yeah, it's shameful, bro. Absolutely disgraceful and shameful. But this is how black folks need to see this, though. They need to do stuff, keep doing stuff like this so black folks can see. And we got to make sure we keep putting it in their face for black folks to see. Right? Because one thing I know about a lot of these black dudes that trying to be critical of Carmelo Anthony, a lot of these dudes, they run from racial issues. They try to hide from it because they can't deal with it. You see what I'm saying? They scared. They got so much admiration for these pink folks and their culture. They got so much admiration for them that they down themselves. They look down on themselves. They look down on black culture, and they really want to unzip themselves and step out and be somebody else. That's what they really want to do. It ain't never gonna work. No matter what you do, it ain't gonna work. No matter how many black folks you throw under the bus, how much tap dancing you do, you will never ever be trusted by them. You will listen, bro. Look at man, whatever. They'll use you. That's it. Use you, but you'll never trust them. Who would trust a traitor? Who would trust anybody that would betray their own family or betray their own kind? Who would trust anybody like that? I would use them for sure until I get what I need. I would use them as my spy or whatever, and then once I get what I want, off with their head. That's just common sense. I don't want you around me. You just turned on your own family. You think I'm going to let you get a chance to know? I'm going to use you and then get rid of you. Common sense. Shaquan is in the super chat. One more again with that 10-piece. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Peace, General. This is excellent news. And I think the case is headed towards this. Oh, okay. I read that. My bad, brother. Salute to you. Andre Toppin Jr. is in the super chat with the 5-piece. Salute, fam. He says, I donated $35 to Carmelo. Give, Send, Go fundraiser. Says, I'm riding with Carmelo all the way. Salute to you. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for donating to the brother. Yeah, I heard that his. I heard that when they tried to do GoFundMe's kept taking it down, so they had to go to another route. That's crazy. Drew Titan LLC say they are doing this right in our face, and they draw the line at our unity. Hey, that's what they do. Blackjack say it just happened to Jason Whitlock. Yeah, that's what Jason Whitlock get. I talked about it on Patreon. That's exactly what Jason Whitlock get. Cutting all these jigs, and then Nick Fuentes came out here and told him about himself. Like, man, we don't need you. You used by us. You used by us to say what we want to say without being called racist. He literally told Jason Whitlock this to his face. And what Jason Whitlock do? He come back on his show whining and, well, I don't care if someone's racist. He's so cowardly. He don't even want to address Nick Fuentes. He don't even want to tear his head off. He's sitting here cowering and bowing down and tiptoeing through the tulips, right? And then now he go right back to his bashing Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Smith stuff. Bro, you a fraud, Jason Whitlock. All you dudes is frauds. All you dudes that got these dreams of like you better than somebody. Sitting there, oh yeah, I'm a conservative and I see things differently, and I don't think, fine, you can see stuff differently, but if you don't stand on business, you a sucker. I don't care if you a liberal, conservative, Republican, Democrat, independent. You don't stand on business, you a sucker. Period. Especially if you ain't standing on black business and you black. Who cares what how much money you got? Who cares how many subscribers you got? Who cares about any of that? If your kids can't look at you and see a proud black man and they can't be proud because you proud, then you a sucker. Period. Care nothing about this mess. Dudes running around here flashing y'all money and flashing this and that, acting like y'all somebody, and your kids can't even look at you and be proud. Kids ain't got no confidence daddy gonna stand up when the time comes to stand on business. Daddy will throw his life on the line for us. Kids can't be proud of nothing because you steady on the internet cutting jigs every day, trying to impress some pink people that don't give a damn about you and would never do nothing to help you. What's up, JC Storyteller? So like I say, man, I don't know what happened exactly in this case, but I think I know. And by the witnesses' accounts and all of that, I'm riding with that. And I know this. If they put their hands on that boy, he got every right to defend himself. Now, you can debate whether or not, it didn't have to go that far. He could have just took a whooping. He could, if he was going to get beat up, he could. Well, that's the case with anybody. That's the case with cops. The cop ain't got to pop the dude who punch him, the dude who run from him, the dude who grabbed for his weapon. The cop ain't got to do none of that. But he do. All you got to do to get to the bottom of this case is reverse the roles. All you people that saying Carmelo Anthony took it too far, reverse the roles and tell me if Carmelo Anthony was a white kid and there was two black twins, athletes, approached him and tried to physically move him and he poked one of them, how would you feel then? Yeah, see, all that feeling you got in your stomach right now, that's the jig in you. That's the jig inside you. You feeling funny. The ancestors speaking to you. They're trying to get you to wake up, but you fighting it. You resisting it. See? You got that jig germ in you. You know what I'm saying? You need to go get dewormed or something out here. That's what needs to happen. To get you some of that safeguard. Some of that safeguard elite or something. Deworm yourself. You're sick. Divine Photos is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Much love and much appreciation, family. He says, new to the channel, keep cooking. Stand with Carmelo. Absolutely, brother. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, sir. He said, I didn't even know the twin let his brother get unalived. Oh, that's crazy. Well, he was there. According to the witnesses, they tried to jump him. according to the witnesses, they tried to jump on Carmelo. And then when one of them got poked, the other one just held him. Held his brother. And then on top of all of this, while the media is trying to spread this propaganda about Carmelo Anthony and how he was raised and try to make him out to be some dumb ninja, this kid comes from a 2-parent household. He's an honor roll student. He's a student athlete, right? Don't be into no trouble. His parents been married for over 17 years. Meanwhile, the other side of things, while the media keep trying to tell you that Austin Metcalf parents is married. No, they ain't. They ain't married. They been split up. Dysfunctional family. And the daddy got an assault case on his record. In I think 2011, he was convicted of being a creepazoid. The daddy of Austin Metcalf. The media ain't talking about that though. Yeah, he was convicted of being a creepazoid. He got all kind of stuff on his record. They ain't gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. My brother Joseph Brown is in the super chat with the 20-piece chicken nugget. Much love and much appreciation, bro. Appreciate that love. He says, "Why is it all stand your ground for the pink people, but none of that for us?" The man was defending himself. If he had 2 punches and been knocked out, let me repeat that. My eyes got in the blur. Said pink people, but none of that for us. He said the man was defending himself. If he had 2 punches and been knocked out, hit his head on the ground and passed, from what does that mean? Man, these people listen, bro. They nuts. They nuts, all right? And nothing, they just hypocrites. That's what it is. It's a bunch of hypocritical nonsense. Hypocritical nonsense, fam. Appreciate you, Joseph Brown. Thank you, brother, for coming through, stirring up on me. AB is in the super chat. Lord have mercy, man. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, y'all. My eyes is getting blurry on me. AB in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, thanks for cooking on this. Salute to you, good brother. California Love is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the support. He says, learn to leave people alone. He said, I'm loving it, cuz absolutely. You gotta leave people alone. Stop bothering people. But like I say, these people believe it. Even the ones who think they so liberal. They all have this inherent belief. They're born with it. Society raises them with it, I should say. This belief that they are superior to you. And they have the right to correct you, move you, question you. They all think they're the police. They all think like this is still Jim Crow days. Straight up. Slavery days or something. Produce your freedom papers. Where you going? They think that. All of them. Even the ones that think they're liberal. Bro, you know how many... I'm going to tell you about liberals. Madison, Wisconsin. Liberal city. Madison, Wisconsin, one of the most liberal places on the planet. Right? I go out there to fish sometime, right? Good fishing out there in Madison. But it's super liberal. Right? They always vote Democratic, always, right? College town, blah, blah, blah. Hippie type people, right? Kind of put you in the mind of San Francisco a little bit. But anyway. You know how many times I've been to Madison and been out there fishing and just randomly get approached by white women? I be fishing, minding my own business, and they will walk up to you and start talking to you, right? And then you might say, well, they just being friendly. Right? They even be with their boyfriends sometimes, their husbands. No fear. They just walk right up to a random black man, start talking to him, right? And then this is what happened. They go right down, reach into my fish, look at my fishing bucket, just like they got the right to do this. I'm fishing, my bucket sitting next to me. I got the top on it. They walk up, hey, how you doing? You doing any good? While they asking me, am I doing any good? They open up my bucket and look inside. What kind of violation is this? Who told you to open up my bucket? Just open up looking, oh, I see you've been doing good up here. Yeah, I've been all right. Yeah, okay. All right.
Hey, keep up the good work. Keep up the good fishing. It's great out here. Now, some people, oh, that's nothing, man. You complain about nothing. It is something. You don't got the right to approach me and go in my bag, go in my bucket, but they think they liberal. Oh, I can do that. I didn't mean any harm. Get up out of here. Let me do something like that. Then it's a threat. Now, then they instantly become Karens. Let me walk up to them while they mind their business. Let me walk up to them while they're on the beach and just open up their knapsack. What you got up in here? You got pillows. Oh, y'all finna have a good time, huh? Oh, also you got peanut butter jelly sandwich in here? Oh, what kind of jelly is this? Let me smell it. Drew Titan LLC is in the building. What it do, Drew? Hold on 1 second, man. My yard guy, man, he better not need me here, man. Let me see here. My goodness gracious, man. Drew Titan LLC in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, bro. He says, never mind Carmelo being innocent. What happened with those black twins that were deleted that they tried to tell us was a oh yeah. I ain't heard about that since it happened. Whatever happened with that case? Yeah, I ain't heard nothing about that. Good question, Drew. Never Die World in the super chat with the 5-piece. Salute to your fam. He says, there's always going to be a jig that danced to the tune. Charleston is just another Steven from Django trying to pull us off the horse. Cook, absolutely. You ain't told no lies there, brother. No lies have been told, sir. Pugilism and politics is in the super chat with the 5-piece. Salute to you, bro. Says Carmelo Anthony saved the black boy from drowning a few years back. Yeah, I heard about that. That's also left out of the narrative. Reverse the roles, then add that fact. Absolutely. Absolutely. You ain't told no lies. Yeah, but that's what they're doing. Yeah, man. But so now this case is about race, but understand that it wasn't black folks that's out here making this about race like the media is trying to pretend. This was Fox News. This was these white conservative YouTube channels. This was even the black conservative YouTube channels coming around here racializing, trying to politicize this situation. That's what they did. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did. Let me see here. I just seen a super chat. Why is this thing doing this? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Sheldon LDBC had nothing reloaded in the super chat. Appreciate the love. Sheldon says, why aren't they talking about Nikita Kasip? Who is that? That's the dude. Is that the one who the white guy who just got caught up trying to take out the president? Let me see here. Let me type his name in real quick. I think that's what you're talking about. Let me see. I don't know. This name ain't even coming up on Google search. Wow. Yo, Sheldon. Bro, his name ain't even being searched online. When I typed in his first name, bro, and then I typed in half of his last name, it wouldn't even show up. But it's on here. It's on here. But they definitely hiding this story. Lord have mercy, they hiding this story. Google search this name ain't even pop. And he Wisconsin. He from Wisconsin. He from out here. Wisconsin teen, unalived parents, so he could use their money to get rid of Trump. This man, this is a real life savage beast here. But he don't fit the narrative. Let me see here. Let me get a good picture of him. Put on here. Here we go. Let me get a good picture of him. Put on the screen so y'all can see this. If y'all is not familiar with this guy, let me put him on the screen for you. Because they definitely covering this up. Definitely. Let's see, where you at here? Come on now. Here we go. All right, now this the dude right here. This dude that unalived his parents. He from out here. He done unalived his parents and they had a plot to get rid of Trump. Now, he don't think, and I'm gonna tell you why he's trying to get rid of Trump. He don't think Trump is extreme enough. He don't think Trump is standing on business enough. You know what I'm saying? He said to better the white race, he need to get rid of Trump. That's what he said in his little manifesto thing, or something like that, according to the news reports. They say, he trying to. He said he think Trump is not enough of a supremacist. This man lost his rocker. Let me see here. I missed some super chats. Let me go back and see. Pugilism and Politics is back in that super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, man. He says, so they say he should have just left when asked, but if him being there was a problem, simply go to the teachers, coaches, and police that was there. That's what I'm saying. But they don't understand this, bro. This is what I'm saying. This is what bothers me the most about even black people that say this. Well, why he didn't just leave when they told him he'd leave? Listen, bro. You could be a jig for the rest of your life. You could raise your children and grandchildren to be jigs, okay? But listen to me, bro. Every black person out here does not see every white person as their authority figure. You do. And that's how you were raised, and that's how you want to raise your kids. But every black person doesn't see white people, random white people, as their authority figure. I told you about this before. Jobs I've worked in the past. I've been a supervisor at certain jobs, right? Certain warehouses and manufacturing companies. And some random white person can just come up and they think they have the right to tell you to do something. It don't matter if I outrank them. They just think that. Hey, Kevin, I'm gonna need you to go over here and unload the truck. And excuse me, who are you again? Oh, I'm Jill. I work over. Oh, you're right. So you don't tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. Then they go report you. Oh yeah. He said I can't tell him what to do. But yeah, you can't. You can't tell me what to do. Who are you? I'm a supervisor. Who are you? You're some random person. But this is what I'm telling y'all. Racism. And black folks have gotten used to this, unfortunately. Where you think random white folks have authority over you. You still see yourself as inferior to them. You still see yourself that way. That's why you're saying stuff like, why did he move when they told him to? Because he has a human right to sit where he want to sit. He wasn't sitting in somebody else's car. He wasn't sitting on somebody else's front porch. What do you mean? Pugilism and Politics is in the super chat with the 5-piece. Come back. Appreciate it, brother. He says, lastly, it was a black woman judge that reduced the bail. They're attacking her right now. The gaslighting. Oh, wow. It's Jedi level. Wow. So now they're coming at the black woman. Shout out to the black woman. If what you said is true, shout out to her for reducing the bail. Because, yeah, now they finna, it's just ridiculous. They finna go digging in her past and trying to ruin her. Andre Toppin Jr. is in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says, 78. I've been saying this for the longest. We as black people are the only group that get criminalized for defending ourselves. Shaking my head. Absolutely. Look what they did to the Black Panthers. Black Panthers literally
got tired of police brutality, police coming into the black community and terrorizing the black community. Right? Black Panthers got tired of poverty. They got tired of injustice. So they set up the Black Panther Party for self-defense. The Black Panther Party for self-defense. I repeat, they set up the Black Panther Party for self-defense. Not the Black Panther Party for attack, for self-defense. They had weapons. Most of them weren't even loaded. They set up a lunch program to give free lunches to the kids. The government came in, shut it down, murked all of them, got them hooked on drugs, and never to be thought of again. They called them the terrorists and all kind of stuff. Growing with soul in the super chat with that 10-piece. Much love and much appreciation, good brother. Salute to you. He says, it is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. Most of us are living day to day out of our African minds. You ain't told no lie. You ain't told no lies, good brother, at all. Yep. They ain't gonna talk about this guy. You see, they don't want to put. This is what they're trying to change. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already sub. Turn on your notification bell and hit all so you can get my notifications when I drop new videos. Now, this is the thing. They don't want to talk about this guy, Nikita, because this changes the narrative and the image. See, the people who do all this mass stuff, these mass unaliving, it be them. They the ones who doing all this stuff. It ain't us. But they want to put this in your mind. The black gang member and the gang bangers and the street dudes and the black culture, the hip hop and this and this and that. Well, whatever hip hop doing, whatever the gangs is doing, whatever it's doing, it ain't doing nothing but helping white supremacy. Because it ain't nobody motivating and energizing people to get out there and fight their enemy. Nobody. So y'all can miss me with all this cap. Freedom March is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Salute to the homie. He says the raccoonery has no bounds. It sure don't. Sure don't. Kenneth Wilkins is in the super chat with the 10-piece. Much love and much appreciation, fam. He says Marcus Morris called the Grizzlies YNs on first take. Wow. Please tell me he didn't do that on first take. He says, I hate the uses of YN. He says, doing the devil's work. Now all our young brothers are being painted like heathens, even professionals. Man, for Marcus Morris to say that on first take was ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous. That's some stuff, you say in the barbershop or whatever. But on first take, it's crazy. That's crazy. Nada 86 coming back in the super chat with the 20-piece chicken nugget. Thank you, brother. Salute to you. Say keep cooking, General. Thank you, bro. Yeah, that's wild, man. To use that term YNs on national on ESPN, it's crazy. Yeah, we don't get no respect, bro. Our babies don't get no respect. Everybody come down on our kids and stuff like that. Need these babies. There's some good kids out here, and if the kids ain't nothing, it's because the parents ain't nothing. So I don't know why, like all this complaining about these kids, like what the damn. If you my age and you complain about these youngsters, then you need to be asking yourself, what did you do to help contribute to the destruction of black civilization? What did you help to do? You did something. You know what I'm saying? You did something. I don't want to hear all that mess. Acting like everything was so good. You know what I'm saying? In our day, it wasn't good in our day either. We had dumb ninjas in our day too. And these kids, if they messed up today, maybe it's because we sat around for too long and didn't destroy our enemy, didn't fight back. Instead, we assimilated with them, we integrated with them, we did all this stuff, and now you wonder why your kids is all messed up. Get up out of here, man. You people that got rid of Dr. King, we ain't did nothing. They got rid of Malcolm X, we ain't did nothing. They got rid of everybody, we ain't did nothing. All we did is sit back and find more ways to beef with each other and argue with each other. Oh, I'm Pan-African. I'm fundamental Black American. I'm Israelite. I'm a Moor. You a ninja. How about that? You a ninja. Because you still ain't figured out that your enemy don't give a damn about none of that stuff. So until you figure that out, until you do what the ancestors been told us to do and stop running from it, we're going to be in the same situation we in. Shout out to my sister Shower in the super chat with the 10-piece. Much love and much appreciation, beautiful sister. She says, help Carmelo official fund. Oh, that's a bet. There you go right there. That's the link. That's the link to help Carmelo. Give, send, go. Salute to the sister. Exactly, Shaw. You can be all that, but you gotta be Black first. You gotta be. You got to be that. Yeah, but let me get this dude off the screen. But yeah, that's the dude right there who they hiding. All the news channels, all you little YouTube channels, they all hiding this because they don't want to go in on this dude. They don't want to go. They hiding this story. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Let me see here. Let me get this off the screen. Yeah, but anyway, man, I got some other content coming up later on today. I got some boxing content coming up later on today. I'm gonna cook on a few topics, but I had to come in here and speak on this today because this just was on my heart. It just started to irritate me. At first, I was kind of like, hey man, hope the young brother. I wish the best for the young brother, but I wasn't too invested in this case until I started seeing more and more Black folks coming online using this as an opportunity for them to cut a jig and try to get in the graces of these other people. Oh man, I feel like this, and he shouldn't have had a knife. Why you need a knife? And I'm seeing people all in the comments, yeah, what you need a knife for? Like, first of all, y'all don't be saying that when these dudes be walking around with actual guns. And like I say, I don't care what you tell me. If them kids put their hands on that boy, he had every right to defend himself. And I know for a fact, if the roles were reversed and two Black twins put their hands on some white kid trying to forcibly remove him and tell him he couldn't sit somewhere, y'all will be screaming reverse racism and, a white kid can't even sit down and attract me without being harassed by these big Black bullies. And he defended himself and one of them died. And, it's unfortunate, but, you can't put your hands on people. That's what y'all will be saying. I know it. I know you like the back of my hand. So get up out of here with this cat, man. Never Die World is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation, fam. He says, we 10 deep in the room listening to you, bro. I appreciate it, man. He says, much love all the way from West Gary, Indiana. Hashtag back to the bread. Hashtag fire show. Hashtag love brothers. Thank you, fam. Salute to everybody that's listening, man, out there in Gary. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Appreciate y'all, man. What's up, Coach Hudson? What it do, fam? Yeah, man. So anyway, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long today. I just want to come on here and cook on what I had to say, say what I had to say. The young brother had a right to stand his ground. Now, if the tape come out and show something different, if the tape come out and show he just hopped up and started poking dude for no reason or something, that's different. And we'll deal with that when it comes. But as of right now, from what I'm hearing,
Sound like the brother defending himself, and he got a right to defend himself. You know what I'm saying? What's up, my brother Trill Will, LDBC had nothing in the building. What's up, the lovely brown sugar Tay Tay is in the building. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get up out of here, make me something to eat. I'm going to holler at y'all in a minute. Stay tuned for some boxing content coming up later on. I'm up out of here. Deuces. Peace.